Jesus. Hey, peace and blessings, guys. This is Gabrielle with Herbally Defined. And I think this is from my YouTube channel. I'm not streaming live from my Facebook channel because my children actually have my phone. They're doing their they like this little phonics video. So I let them get on there. So they don't run over here and get in the camera. Um, but this video is based on a review for cloth pads. And I wanted to give my own personal experience with using them and my recommendations. I actually know the young lady who actually makes these cloth pads, and um, they have been the best decision for me as far as dealing with flowering or dealing with having a cycle or dealing with um, having the recovery time after delivering your children. And I believe that using the cloth pad has been the best alternative for me and my household. So let me tell you something. My household consists of maybe 19 people in it. And pretty much all of the women who live here are no longer doing disposable sanitary napkins or disposable tampons. Everything that we use is either the silicone, if you're going to use, and I didn't even bring that down here to show you kind of what it looks like, but it's like a silicone cup, which is like your alternative to using a tampon. And then for the alternative to using a disposable napkin would be a cloth pad. So this video is talking about Allymax pads. And my first order with her, she sent me like this little bag. And let me tell you, I recommend going through my sister. I call her my sister. We're not real sisters, but she my sister because she taking care of another sister on another part of the country. So she my sister. She could be your sister too. But let me look. This is what came in my first order dealing with her. And I had decided to do the switch from using the disposables to the reusable cloth pads when I discovered that that was even an option. You know, I didn't even realize it was an option until I went into actually trying to do cloth diapering with my children. And I seen the benefits of cloth diapering with my children. I'm like, hey, it has to be some type of benefit to, you know, I'm not wearing a diaper, but it has to be a benefit to also using cloth as far as the menstruation time for the woman. And so I decided to make the switch when I knew that I was going to be delivering my daughter. And she's 5 years old now. So I've been using cloth pads and just the silicone cups for over 5 years now. And I think that was the best switch that I've ever done. And I wanted to make this video because not very many people know about the cloth pad industry, I guess you want to say. You do have a lot of manufacturers out there, which I have purchased a couple from. And it's just not the same as when you get something that's handcrafted and made with love. And I'm going to tell you, this is definitely something that's handcrafted and made with love. Because when I contacted Allymax pads, I had inquired about, does she do postpartum pads, you know, postpartum care. And I believe that I was her first customer to actually ask about postpartum. And I'm so grateful that she actually decided to make the postpartum, because had she not, I wouldn't have had any other option to be able to use the postpartum pads or actually have that experience with the pads, because no one else was making them big enough or more absorbent for a mother who have just given birth. And so this is the first bag that it came in. And I had several pads in a bag like this. And then, you know, she has her logo. You probably can't really see it, but she has her logo down there. And I mean, you can tell all of this is handcrafted. She hand sewn, well, not hand sewn, but she hand designed these and sewn this. And on the inside, it's like satin, not cheap, very good quality. Like I said, I've had this for over 5 years and it still works. The drawstring is not tearing up or anything. I use this not only for just storage, but say, you're out, because I tell the daughters here, what I'm teaching them here is to make sure that wherever you go, your um, you have your napkins, your cloth pads, in wherever places that you dwell. And so this makes it very easy for you to be able to just throw some in there and carry it with you, put it in your gym bag, leave a stash in the car without it being like all out and visible and awkward. And so I've been having this for 5 years, but it comes in a bag like this. And then this is this is fairly new, a new design that she did for me and she sent. But this is just like a little pouch that you can put it in. So this is the actual pouch. And it has like the little open up top. And then as you can see on the inside is a napkin, like one of the pads. But this is also discreet too. So if you don't want to carry around a big old bag, she's made little pouches for them now where you can put it in the pouch and say you have to run to the bathroom. Because everybody knows when you look at a woman and she got that bag with her when she went to the bathroom, you probably like, she must be on her cycle. You can figure it out, right? But not everybody wants people to know that they're actually flowering or they're on their cycle. And so this is something that's really good that she's designed. And other companies, you're not going to find that. They don't go through that, that painstaking task of trying to make it more comfortable and suitable for the next person that would possibly use it. And so what I like and I love a lot about Allymax is she's designing the products with the customer in mind. So for the little girl who just started her cycle and she's like really nervous and don't want people to know she's on her cycle, this is it. You could just put this in your pocket. That fit in my pocket perfect, y'all. Don't nobody know. They don't know what that is. They be like, she got a wallet up there. And go to the bathroom. You don't have to carry your big old bag, your big old diaper bag. And then somebody be like, you want me to hold that bag for you? I can hold it while you go. It's like, no, it's okay. I can take it. And then that's like the tip. She need to take it because she on her cycle. But see, it's like a little pouch. And I already show you. It's like a little, it's like a little button. So it opens up like that. And then this is waterproof. So like even if it's wet, like if it's an old one, because after you use it, of course, she also sends you, you get a bottle of detergent for you to be able to cleanse and wash it with. So after you've washed it, you can put it in the thing because this is like water resistant. So the inside of this will be moist, but the outside won't. So I wanted to do that review with you guys so you can know that she's out there and she's putting a lot of care and concern into the product that she makes. You can see this. I mean, she's done all of this. The stitching is very well put, well done. I mean, there's different designs you can pick. Like I chose the army fatigue because I like fatigue. But this is another design. I mean, this one was like the regular size. And for me, she did postpartum. So when I had my daughter, this one's a lot bigger than let me take it out so you can see, than your regular size. So this is like your regular size, which she has sizes for light, heavy, and then postpartum. So I don't know if she actually does postpartum now for everyone, but I believe she would do it. Okay. Because she did it for me. So this is what my postpartum one looks like. And you can kind of see it's wide. And then this is just the regular. And that's what it looks like. But if y'all look at the stitching, you can definitely tell that she took her time with this. She just didn't throw it in some manufacturer. It didn't just come out the factory company where they just spit out 1,000 of them. But it was no love when they did it. So if you're looking for quality, this is really good quality. They're very comfortable. You don't have to worry about anything sticking to the back of your leg, your butt, wherever. I don't know. So here's another design, which this one matches the bag. Same one that matches the bag. And all of them have buttons. So you don't have to worry about like the sticky tape and all that stuff. But this is also a postpartum that she made for me. And so I wanted to do that review, guys. And if you know anybody who would be interested in switching over to using cloth, and want to make sure they purchase something from someone who's doing it with care and they're not using chemicals and, just throwing something together, Allymax. Send them to Allymax. Let them see my review. Let them see many other reviews and let them make that decision on, changing to a healthier alternative. She also has a lot of fun facts on there to let you know the benefits of changing from using disposable to the cloth. And so if y'all know somebody, let them know. Allymax is the way to go, especially if you want to be able to communicate with the persons who are actually making your product. She's very personable. I really like using Allymax pad. I really like the sound of it too. Bless y'all. I hope this review helped y'all. And if you have any more questions, I'm pretty sure she'd be willing to answer them. She does have a Facebook page, and I believe it's the same, Allymax Pads. And her saying is start with what flows naturally. So Allymax Pads, y'all. I'm gonna make another video right after this one on everything that I use for postpartum. As y'all see, y'all probably have seen, I've been posting videos of our pregnancy journey, and I'm nearing delivery. And so I'm going to show you guys what all I use for postpartum care. And Allymax is a part of that. Okay, so bless you all, and I see y'all in a moment. And